Hi, welcome back to another episode of Rip and Rate. I'm Jim Sammartino.
I'm Landon Sammartino.
And we're here with the World Championship Edition, World Series Edition of the Bo Jackson Battle Arena. This is the first time we've had a chance to open these, and this is pretty cool because there's 123 cards in here. 133 cards in here. 23 of them are limited edition, never to be printed again. So very interested in checking out what the Bo Jackson Battle Arena has to offer, and also seeing what cards we get inside.
Let's get ripping.
All right, we're going to rip into the World Championship Battle Arena. This is the collector's bundle. I've never seen anything like this before, so this is truly a first impression case break, and we're going to see what we get. Gotta say, from the collector's edition box, this is the limited edition version of it, so we have a chance of getting some of the best stuff inside. Gotta say, it's a very high quality box. These were being sold at the end of 2024. I was able to pick up a few. 2 of them, obviously. And I'll go through what actually comes in the box for the first one. So it's got the dividers in it. It has a random flip card. And then it has 3 special packs. This is the special edition Kenji foil, so this is what I had purchased. That's a special edition battle foil and then a special limited edition foil, all from Los Angeles.
I'm guessing those are the exclusives.
Most likely these are the exclusives, so we'll save those to the end, and then here is probably the standard deck here. So we'll go ahead and open that up. Let me just use one of my tools here just to make that opening a little bit easier. And like I said, this is going to act as a little bit of a box opening. If you can find these, they might be a little hard to find right now because they were a limited edition when I purchased it. So not sure how readily available they will be, but we'll see if it's going to be worth you picking it up. And what's interesting about these is the fact that this series is supposed to be taking like the Magic the Gathering style and Yu-Gi-Oh style, that kind of gameplay, but putting it to characters that would be from sports. So we have a coin token here, and we have dice, and we got some regular tokens that come inside of it. It's separated nicely, so well packed inside of the bag. These are the player mats that come inside, quick start guide, and the 2 player mats that come inside, all paper. We have another Battle Arena card. This is where I guess I'm looking for the autographs, which is really what we're opening. And then also inside, it looks like 2 packs of cards. And my guess is these are the standard cards, which we'll flip open real quick. Obviously, we're more interested in that stuff over there. But let's take a look at what's inside of this, look at the card art, and see what we're working with. So, you know, right off the bat, you have Bo Jax, which is the main card inside of that. And you can see from the style of it, you know, that's Bo Jackson in his football gear, but set up as an action hero. And he has a couple different versions of himself in the game. And then it continues to go through some. They don't call out their specific names, obviously, for licensing rights. But with his connections, obviously, they're inspired, and I'm sure the other players are really interested in these too. So again, just flipping through it real quick to show the style of a couple of these things, and then here's like the various style cards there, and then they have hot dogs in here, which is like your health points, I think. That was the style of the game. So that was that pack, and I'm guessing that is the 1 player pack, and then this must be for the other player. Landon will go through this a little quicker if I'm correct. Yeah, there's the same thing, Bo Jackson, and it goes through with those things, and then the pickles. So that's what you end up getting inside of the standard pack. We're going to open up the limited edition stuff in just a moment.
I think these packs have really cool art and stuff.
Yeah, they certainly do. And I know that we can intertwine these just like anything else. You can substitute cards because this is a collectible card game. So just to recap real quick, You get the special edition card inside. I bought the specific limited edition one, which gave me some of the LA team as well. And then we also have the battle mats, the tokens, the dice, the flip coin, the standard cards. So let's go into opening up the actual card next. And Landon will only open up the card portion of it because we can clearly see the rest of it is more just the standard. So I'm opening up, this is a collector booster. I'm trying to open the collector booster. It's very tightly sealed.
I think when they meant booster, I think they meant booster of blue.
Yeah. All right, so I got Mantra, and I'll go through these a little slower. Cupid, Bionic, Ollie, and a second Ollie, Cobra, and this one looks like it's a foil Cobra. And then we get these cards too, which are just part of the playable. And I got a special pickle. I got Steamer Stan. That's interesting. All right, so they were the collectible ones that came inside of it, and now
these will be the exclusive.
Yeah, I will. Let's see, Battle Foil. I'll say the limited, the Kenji last, because the Kenji one is supposed to be the highest one. So this is all off of the Dodgers, and it would have been nice they had like that easy rip on here, but I don't want to damage the cards inside. Just try to pull away, and it doesn't have that seal where you can separate it from the back. So one thing I'd say is the cards, they're very well made, and the packs are very well made. Super durable with the glue. So one thing to call out there. All right, so I'm just about to open up. This is the special edition Battle Foil. And I got an MV free Gambler, and these are all the foil ones. Showtime. So that one is got to be a good one. I have to imagine that's Otani. He's 17, right?
I don't know.
Another Gambler.
I think he's...
Then there's a special edition MV free that I got. Another Gambler. And then the play cards that come inside of it as well, with a special edition Bleacher Dog, which is a foil hot dog. All right. So I'm sure those are a little bit more on the rare side. Now I'll go with the special limited edition one for the Dodgers. So you got to open both sides because it's very thick packaging, and then do your best to try to do the pinch and pull technique. And that works most of the time. Lan, I might have to help you with some of these.
Maybe. I can try it. If it doesn't, then you
Yeah. All right. So I got a standard MV free, the Gambler, Showtime. It's like I got the same ones again, except this one is the non-foil. So I got one foil, one non-foil.
I'm guessing this one is probably going to be like the legendary.
Yeah, this one here will definitely be the big one. And the question is if this one will be... I just want to use some scissors on this one because I don't want to bend it. Nope, don't want to do that either. I almost have it. Tension builds, physically and figuratively. Okay, got it. Alright, so there's a couple cards in here. This is the special Kanji foil. These were the ones that were special for the pack that I purchased that was more expensive. Alright, and...
Oh my gosh, that's the rarest one.
I think it is.
Okay.
It's the one that's on the cover, so I think this is one of the most rare ones. I'll celebrate after I check the price of it. And then,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, there seems to be two slightly different versions of that one. And then I guess that's the Godzilla hot dog. So I guess these were the good ones. I'm like I said, I'm not familiar with all the types that come inside of it, but I think that's a really good pull. So that was my last pack magic, and we're going to see how Landon does. So be back in just one moment. All right, Lando, now you're opening up the second pack, and what we ended up doing was separating just the cards. So this is the special edition one that came inside of the main box, and these are the limited edition ones, the same way I opened it. We're going to see if there's any variance between the two, and Land's going to jump in right now. We did that to just try to speed it up a little bit. You're going to have to do a push and pull technique on that. You want to help you?
Wait, I think I got it. Wait,
Just
I
be
got
careful.
the big thingy.
That's, like I said, the one thing with these cards is they're glued and very thick paper, which is good from a quality standpoint, a little difficult to open it.
Showtime. Shepherd.
Okay, put them right on top, yeah.
Shepherd.
So not the same card, so
Triple
that's good.
threat. Tattoo. Cruise control.
That one's foil.
G-saw.
Hold it a little more flat so the screen can see.
G-saw.
Mm-hmm.
And
Standard
just these
cards, and then what you get is the hot dog.
I got the Vincent Van Doe. Doe, right? Doe.
Yeah, Vincent Van Gogh.
I thought it was saying dog because
Yeah, Vincent Van Gogh was a famous artist, so that's
I know.
why they were doing that. All right, so let's open up one of the special foils.
wait, shouldn't I save this one for last?
Oh, the Kenji foil. Yeah, sorry, I mixed them up. Kenji foil is last. And I think one of these will be foil and the other one will be standard, but they'll all be the same cards between these two. But we'll see how different that is. I got a lot of MV free in mine. Let's see what you got.
MV free.
And the Gambler, so a lot of these were the same.
Showtime. Showtime World Champions 2024. Showtime.
You got a lot of different
They're
Showtime.
just different colors. And the standing cards. And I got Bleacher Dog.
Yeah. So you got a couple different cards that I had gotten before.
Different cards or same cards?
Let me just take a quick look. So, yeah, you ended up getting some different cards. So now what I'm expecting is a lot of Showtimes in this pack, except this pack will have all foil.
Yeah.
And again, if we get the autograph, that's the big case hit that we would get. But so far, I mean, these are pretty interesting packs. So they're the same cards, right?
Freeze.
Yep, right there.
Gambler. Showtime.
And these should be all...
Just Freeze. Gambler. Showtime.
Okay, similar. All foil.
And
And you
then
got
I
your
got
foil
Bleacher
dog. Yep.
Bleacher Dog again.
Okay, now there's the big one.
It's
So,
probably
right.
gonna be the same.
Well, if it is the same and it was the best one, that's a good same to have. But maybe you get the signature one.
Jeez.
Yeah, let me know if you need help with that
Yeah,
one.
I need help. It won't open.
Yeah, because like I said, this one's glued really strong. You need to have really good grip strength in order to open these up.
Peeled my skin.
Let me just try to get it out without that. No,
You gotta rip it.
I'm doing.
I think you can.
There you go.
Here we go. Flip.
Okay. Oh, but you got the red one. I didn't get that one. I don't think.
Ooh, and I got this blue Godzilla. I think you.
Yeah, I got the red Godzilla and the different Shoei.
Oh, that one looks really cool.
Yeah, I think those will probably be the ones that are worth the most. So yeah, as a quick recap, we ended up getting plenty of the standard cards here. Then we got a handful of the foil cards. And then these were the ones that are bigger hits out of the two that we got. These are the limited edition ones. So we ended up getting that foil Godzilla for both of them in two different colors. Then we got the Shoei Ohtani. That's like the dark version. And we got that in...
No, we don't know if it's a Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, it's the one with the hat. And the other one was called Shohei. It's got Los Angeles, so I think it might be. And then we got like 3 of these here, which are similar. Not sure the difference other than the powers that are listed at the top there.
These two, I think, are the same.
Yeah, these two are the same than this one. So lots of whichever card that one is, because again they don't name it,
I
and
think it's Otani, but I might.
I think so as well. But we'll double check something offline, and we'll be back in just one moment in order to give you our rip and rate final. All right, we ripped them.
Now it's time to rate them.
And again, this is for the World Championship Bo Jackson Battle Arena. Again, we really like the artwork and everything that was inside of it, and overall, we really enjoyed the quality of the cards that we ended up getting in it. So we're going to break it down into our typical sections. So price value, each one of these, because it was a special collector's edition, was about $250. So I would give it an average 3 right now. It could be a 4, but I have to do a little bit more research on the cards themselves because I'm a little bit newer to the Battle Arena collections. But what do you think from a hit potential, Lan?
I give that a 4 because you could get good stuff from like the normal packs, but if you buy the extra special packs, you're gonna get amazing things. Like the art on these cards are really cool, and they all look amazing.
Yep, and then for the star power, I'd give the same thing, but specifically with the caveat, you need to get like the more special edition. The more special edition you get, the better quality card you got. So I think out of the two that we end up getting, we got some really good cards because we got that special edition one. Obviously, the other ones will be less expensive, but you will get less rare cards. So I think the value of these is pretty much spot on. What do you think from the quality standpoint?
Quality, I'd rate that a 5 because if you can see, there's no rough, jagged edges on the parts of the card, and also you can tell that they wouldn't be damaged because they sealed those things tight.
Yeah, really well. And from a collectability standpoint, I would also give that one a 5. Because these are limited edition, and I am seeing these guys as not being reprint, that instantly takes the collectability right to a 5. It's good quality cards, limited edition, they're fun cards, so definitely a 5. So an overall score, so we're going to go through all of them as a recap. Price value of 3, hit potential of 4, star value of 4, quality of 5, collectability of 5. Overall, definitely a solid 4. So that's it for Battle Arena from Bo Jackson, the World Series edition. And this was released in 2024 at the end of last year. So you might still have a chance to get your hands on it. If you do, is recommended. Solid 4. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.